Hi everyone, so if you're watching this for the first time, my name is Marian. I'm the owner and the counsellor at Marian Hanson Counselling Services, where I work with couples and individuals, and I specialise in the areas of stress, depression, low self-esteem and relationships. And I've done a book review about this book. I've made lots of shorts about it. I've been talking about it. I've recommended it to my clients, and I've done this exercise from the book. But I just wanted to make a separate video about it because I think it's really powerful and really helpful. So Vex King has written the book Closer to Love. It's a really comprehensive book really around love, loving yourself and how that impacts on your relationships with others. So he asks some questions which are, how can you share your life with someone if you are disconnected from yourself? How can you establish closeness if you are emotionally distanced from your own emotions? The truth is it's virtually impossible to build a healthy relationship with another person if you haven't built one with yourself first. A relationship can help you cultivate more love, but essentially it will amplify the abundance or lack of love that you carry towards yourself. And then he goes on to talk about common blockages towards love and some common blockages to giving love. Now, I've done this exercise with some clients that I've worked with, and they've found it really valuable. So the first category is common blockages to receiving love. So they include feelings of worthlessness, a lack of belief in yourself, so a lack of belief, a belief that relationships will always end, an unwillingness to work at your relationship, and general insecurities. So he talks about all of these things in depth, and he says how they can then impact on how you receive love. So even if there's a loving person in front of you or someone willing to offer you a really loving relationship, if you struggle with things like feeling insecure, or you just don't believe that love exists, you just say things like, this is too good to be true, this person must be hiding something, I've never met someone like this before, they're putting on an act. You know, you can actually push love away because of your own beliefs and also because of how you feel about yourself. Then he says that some of the common blockages to giving love include a fear of vulnerability, a belief that everyone will leave, a fear of rejection, uncertainty of what it means to actually love someone, and discomfort with intimacy. And that just doesn't mean sex. Intimacy can mean just being uncomfortable with being so close. You know, sometimes if you've not experienced that before, it can feel uncomfortable or awkward because you feel that really close, deep connection, but you don't know what it's supposed to feel like because maybe you've been in relationships where that hasn't happened, especially if someone has been in, say, abusive relationships or where they've been mistreated or where they've been cheated on. If they then are in a relationship that looks good, they are going to try and convince themselves that it's too good to be true. So that will be a blockage to receiving love. And he says that what you need to do is ask yourself some of these questions. How do you see yourself? What makes you who you are? What do you have to offer? What do you need from a relationship? What are your deepest values? How do you handle criticism, rejection, or failure? What are your non-negotiables? And are you capable of giving love? So he says by asking yourself those questions, it's not about the next relationship that you're going to be going into. It's about you understanding yourself. It's about you becoming self-aware. What do you need to work on? And his book, that book Closer to Love, but also he does another book which is called Good Life, Good Vibes, is all about emotions, and it's all about, you know, learning to love yourself as well. He's got a few books out there actually. I think one is called Healing is the New High. If you go to Instagram, you'll see Vex King is on there. If you Google him, you'll be able to find all of his books. But yeah, I just thought this was a really good exercise that you can do for yourself, especially if you know that you've been struggling with, you know, relationships that you're getting into and then they keep ending, or you're just struggling with insecurities within yourself. So I hope you found this video useful. If you have, feel free to share it with other people. Feel free to leave your comments. I'd love to hear what you think, and I'll speak to you all soon. Take care. Bye.